And this is the part 9 of Horizon Zero Dawn. Welcome back, this is John Bloodborne, me. Kita lanjut lagi di part yang ke-9, merupakan follow up dari kasus Ersa yang terjadi di part ke-8 kemarin, yang kita ketahui bahwa Ersanya meninggal, tidak sempat diselamatkan, dan kita balik lagi ke Meridian untuk melaporkan memang kejadian yang sudah terjadi. Itu siapa orang di belakang penculikan Ersa yang mengatakan bahwa Ersa itu mati, ternyata tidak, dan begitulah. Oke, mungkin itu aja mungkin dari saya. Kita lanjut lagi di part ini. Oke, let's go.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Oke, jadi ternyata si Dervahl punya rencana untuk ini ya, untuk sesuatu yang bad atau buruk lah di kota Meridian, dan kita kebetulan dapat tuh info-infonya tadi di part sebelumnya. Ternyata dia mau meledakkan itu, ada beberapa bahan peledak yang disimpan di sebuah rumah milik siapa itu tadi ya. Jadi kita coba investigasi dulu apa yang ada di sana.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Someone over there.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If that bomb goes off, the blaze
That's
will
a
ignite
lot
in
of blaze.
firestorm. If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be dark in the sun. As the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push. Ugh.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
An explosion. Is someone broken the ceasefire? Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest?
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Derval's hideouts. This must be where Derval assembled the detonator. Derval did find a way into the palace. Derval.
Mungkin sedikit review di sini. Sebenarnya gamenya ini cukup keren ya jika ada dikasih unsur parkour yang lebih intens seperti itu, semacam you know lah, everybody knows like Assassin's Creed gitu. Sebenarnya punya potensi, tapi memang bagian untuk traversalnya tidak difokuskan untuk bagian lompat-lompat ini. Padahal dari environment, dari lingkungan itu cukup baik ya, cukup support untuk melakukan menambah bagian ini, tapi tak lihat tidak dimaksimalkan dari gamenya kayak gitu. Harapan saya sih di Forbidden West nanti akan lebih bagus gitu, tapi ya gamenya sudah keluar tapi memang belum pernah belum pernah dimainkan. Nanti setelah ini kalau ada extra money, oke, kita bisa purchase atau kita beli gamenya. Jadi seperti itu. Jadi kita lanjut untuk ngejar si Derval yang memang ternyata memang dia ya biang keladinya, dan kita udah ketemu, kita tahu mukanya seperti apa, seperti itu. Jadi kita coba kejar dulu orangnya.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner! What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Something there!
You'll have to do. Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? This isn't over yet, wench. It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
The most hated enemy that I ever faced, one of the most. Clean Hawk. Anjir, susah banget sih. Punya kelemahan di ini ya. Saya punya kelemahan di dalam aiming, terutama kalau musuhnya terbang-terbang, gerak-gerak ke sana ke sini, ke sana ke sini. Terlebih lagi menggunakan DS atau dual shock itu agak keteteran seperti itu. Ya memang, nah ini harus fokus dulu di slow mo dulu biar memang betul-betul kena gitu. Kalau main game-game kayak slasher gampang lah bisa beradaptasi, tapi kalau memang nembak-nembak saya memang waduh gitulah, sangat bad, buruk banget dari aiming.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now. Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do, right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Well...
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa... you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel... how I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram in Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us, not a goodbye.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Okay, it's finally done di part ini, terutama part di Meridian. Masih ada sih sebenarnya beberapa side quest yang ada di kota Meridian, dan I don't wanna record it just because it's gonna be a long time, like bagian hunting area seperti itu, dan ada beberapa case juga di kota Meridian yang bisa kita lihat ya, kita ikuti seperti itu. Tapi nanti ya bakal akan saya skip dan kita akan fokus ke main questnya aja, dan fokusnya nanti akan melanjut di part-part sebelumnya seperti itu. Yang tujuan kita sebenarnya di kota ini yang ketemu Olin, dan Olin memberikan informasi seperti itu, dan kita akan lanjutkan quest tersebut seperti itu. Oke, thank you aja mungkin dari saya ya. Don't forget like and subscribe, and goodbye.